rebuild it. How did they do that so quickly? I'm pretty sure they've rebuilt it. Yeah, they've rebuilt it. But they did that pretty quickly. I don't know how fast hyperspace is, but you would think that at most it would be a few days between Corbin and Dantooine. So I went to Corbin, and then I spent it like a day maybe on Corbin, and then I got back here. So at most like, I guess 2 weeks since I've last been here. Yes, there are trees. Freedon Nad's blaster. Interesting. Oh, I have to do this alone? Fine. Bunch of quitters. Oh, I have to make saves in different slots? Well, don't worry, I already have like, I don't know, 21 saves. So, I should be fine. And then the quick save and auto save slot. But the auto save slot is very unreliable. Oh, hey. What are you doing here?
It has been some time.
Yeah, really? Is something supposed to happen? Oh, I guess I was supposed to click. She can't see?
The years have not been kind to us both, it seems.
Who the hell is she talking to? Oh hey, this is where the Jedi Masters were.
Is it as you expected?
There's no one here. Where are the Jedi?
Yes, and that is I, though I am not of them any longer.
Yeah, I want some answers now.
Actions have crippled the Order, perhaps destroyed them.
Then I've wiped them out.
Perhaps. It is difficult to say. For every Jedi slain, for every Sith slain, another rises. But the Order is wounded, yes.
And why have you brought me here?
There is something we must discuss. The destruction of the Order, the Masters. It was not an end in itself. I did not expect them to still live. Their presence was knowledge I did not possess. But now this has been corrected, and now the sides of this conflict are as I had thought them to be. There are no more unknowns, and what you have done, it is not enough.
Well, I've slaughtered the Council. None can stand against me.
I did not expect them to still live. I had hoped you would learn something from the Jedi Masters as they fell before you. Not just of battle, but of yourself, and the Force.
Yeah, even now, as I'm victorious, you still lecture me.
If killing them, if revenge brought you any measure of satisfaction, if seeing them dead has settled the disquiet within you.
I will not rest until every Jedi lies dead.
That is your wish, not mine. There is strength in defeating an enemy and not slaying them. I merely wished them to see that they and their teachings were wrong, that one could not truly understand the Force simply by adhering to the Jedi Code. All I have ever trained have been failures to them, Students who went to fight the Mandalorians, who fell to the dark side, who abandoned their training. To see one that had the strength to best them, that is a moment I will not forget. Yet, it has not been as satisfying as I had hoped. To best one in battle is one thing. To defeat them without striking a blow, that was my hope. Regardless, it had to be done. To have such powerful Jedi still live, still be felt in the Force, even on such worlds as they had chosen, was a threat that had to be ended.
A threat to what? To the Sith?
To the Sith? No, not to the Sith. Perhaps not in the way you would think. Let us return to my question. If by killing these Jedi, if you achieved any measure of peace...
It has been satisfying, yes, but not all the council who sentenced me are dead.
It was as I thought. You have failed me, completely and utterly.
I don't care.
I have taught you to hear the Force again, shown you the contrast, and yet still you do not understand. This is what you have wrought. Countless murderers, slayers, assassins, born of war that has, as always, taught the wrong lesson. You showed them life without the Force, and instead of showing them truth, power, all you showed them was how the galaxy may die.
Yes.
You are responsible for all of this. Even now, events spiral towards destruction, and there is nothing that can be done because you refuse to listen, to understand. You have seen the effects you have on those close to you, heard the echoes scream across dead planets, and watched as your strength has grown. Yet it is for nothing. To have the Jedi Masters brought low by such a failure, there is no victory in that. You have not heard a thing I have taught, and for all I have said, you have never learned to listen.
That's quite accurate, actually.
Rook was right to come here, though he did not recognize the connection until too late. This place will hide you from the Sith for a time, enough to do what must be done. You were my last hope, the only one who could change what is to come. Now you have left me nothing. I shall teach you no longer. Our bond remains, but that is all.
Okay.
Stay here
Have fun.
and die, apprentice, among the wreckage of all that remains of the Jedi. It is a fitting grave until the Sith come to end you, to end everything. And as you lie here, I pray you will listen and finally awaken.
Okay, now what? Did I just fail? Was this a game over? No.
Rook was right to come here, though he did not recognize the connection until too late. All life is connected by the Force. You have felt it in your companions. Your choices affecting theirs, their actions mirroring yours. Imagine such incidents spreading outwards. From the smallest of actions, the smallest of cruelties and kindnesses, great tragedies are made. The wounds inside people, the wounds suffered by planets, both cause echoes heard and felt through the Force. And these echoes build, and all that can hear them shall become deafened or die. Choose the right moment. Create the right echo, and then all shall be destroyed. And there are those that feed on such deaths, and when no life is left, they shall consume themselves. You have taught them to bond with others, and then feed on others through that bond. What you have brought is the death of all who can feel the Force.
Oh well.
It is your gift to the galaxy,
Cool.
exile. And unless you hear it, and silence the echo you have caused, then every living thing everywhere that is touched by the Force will die.
Can I actually do that in this game? That would be awesome.
It is done. He is no more. Take me to Atris. She will have the strength to do what the Council cannot.
Okay, now what? Force Crush. That sounds like fun. Where is it? Where are my powers? Powers. Force Crush. Jedi use the dark side of the Force to telekinetically crush an opponent. The victim suffers 1 to 10 points of damage to fatality per each of the attacking character's levels. That's let's see, on level 23, so that's 23 to 230 damage. That's quite the damage range, I have to say. Ah. I like how it has stuff in it. Oh yeah. Not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do. Could I go? Oh yeah. So.
My life.
Never mind. Let's go. What happened?
Handmaiden took her. She thinks Kreia killed you.
But Kreia didn't do that.
Of course she didn't. It's a lie. Another lie. The only thing that matters is the Handmaiden believes it. And she's gonna react exactly how that old witch hoped she would. That's why she wanted the Handmaiden on board, you know. So she could use her to reach the Telos Academy whenever she wished, without needing the access codes.
But the Handmaiden wouldn't betray the Academy like that.
If she thought she was bringing Atris a prisoner, especially a Sith Lord, she'll take her to Telos, and Atris will do what she'll do to anyone she thinks is a Sith.
Yeah, Kreia and I are linked. If she dies...
I know.
Well... then we're going to Telos. We have no
That's what I was
choice.
afraid you'd say.
What is wrong? Something troubles you. I can feel it.
I don't doubt it.
Strange answer. I do not understand.
Yeah, if he asks, why are you following me?
Die for you. When I tell you my life for yours, it is my choice.
That's not an
And
answer.
if there is an ending between us where my sacrifice can save you, it will be because it is my desire, not your will.
And what if the Force is just controlling all this?
And sometimes there is no reason that can be given. What did you learn within the Jedi Academy?
Well... that I form connections through the Force. That is why others follow me to their death.
Then that is the danger of their beliefs. They do not understand what it means to be human, to lead. Feelings I have for you are because of what I see, what I hear in your voice.
All that tells me you're a natural leader. I follow because I believe in you. I would die for you because I believe in you. And where they look at you and see the death of the Force, I look at you and see hope.
You might be mistaken.
I look at you and see that perhaps a life untouched by the Force is not the punishment it is believed to be. I will understand if you feel you must go on alone. But I ask that you do not. Instead, take strength from your connection to others. Do not forsake them as you did in exile.
Fine, I will. Will the others bother me? Was there something more you wish to say?
He awaits you at Telos. If you go there, you must face him. And when you do, he will wound you, as he has wounded me.
He may wound me, but I will kill him.
I ask you, I beg you, to stay here with me.
Why?
I want to look upon you, where no one else can see. Where it is just us. I want to see your face, the color of your skin.
Yeah, that beautiful gray color.
When she looks at you, that causes her heart to race, and her tone to change. What causes her to forsake her heritage, her oaths, as you made me forsake mine. I need to know if perhaps I am wrong. If the universe is not as my master once showed me.
Yes, the universe is not solely as our eyes make it out to be. You know this.
The moment I heard your voice across the galaxy, I have longed for you. It is the echo, a wound that travels still, that when heard, made me understand that there was another wounded as I was. One who had felt the same sense of loss. When I heard it, I loved you more than my life. And I wanted you to be here with me. As long as you will let me love you, stay. And I want you to see what I
No.
see when I gaze upon you. I want you to know why I cannot look at you, and why I am drawn to you.
Let's see. Yes, I'm going to wait. It'll give me something to fight for, to come back to.